unless you're working for the government, like, why would you have a secret phone for work? Like, that's just not a thing. And I just wish she would reach out to his boss. If she cared enough, I would just dump his ass.
Are they all the same kind of phone, or are they different kinds of phone? Why would you need 4?
Mm-hmm.
I can't tell you.
You guys.
If it's just a work thing, then why can't you hang out with your wife at the house?
I feel like I'm Mike, come on, finish it.
Catching cheaters and proud of it.
Ow, I'm sorry.
It's your home for War of the Roses on Mojo in the Morning.
So, Karissa, you think your husband's cheating. What was it that you found?
I found a second phone that he claims was a work phone.
And you never knew about this?
I never knew about it. It's news to me.
He claims that he's had this thing for a while?
Yep. And I decided to be a little bit nosy, as I have the right to be as his wife, and I went through the phone, and there's only one phone number on it.
Oh, wow. And texts or just calls?
Yeah, there's texts too, it seems, but if you try to open them up, there's nothing there.
So, like, they've been deleted?
Yeah, I'm assuming they've been deleted, and I really don't. I mean, I want to know what they say, but I don't.
Well, you're going to figure out what they say when we do a three-way call. That's what you wanted to do, is a three-way War of the Roses?
Yeah, a three-way call, not a three-way, just to be clear.
Well, that of course. We're going to call him, and we're going to call this number, and we'll just see who answers the phone. Mute your phone.
Okay.
Hello. Hello?
Hello?
Who's this?
Who were you calling?
I wasn't calling anybody. My phone just rang and I picked it up.
That's weird. This is Lainey. Who is this?
Oh, this is Dalton. How's it going?
Oh, I didn't recognize the number. It didn't come up as yours. How's it going?
It's going pretty good. It's been a while.
Yeah, I was wondering when you'd call.
How have things been on your end?
Pretty good.
Yeah, well, it's good to hear your voice. I've actually been thinking about giving you a call sometime soon. Thinking about getting together again.
Do you want to just Zoom?
Yeah, that sounds pretty good. You free now, or maybe tonight?
Yeah, we maybe tonight, maybe sometime this week.
Well, I'm actually going to be home tonight, so can't do it tonight, but I can give you a call while I'm at work.
Like this afternoon?
Yeah. What are you doing? You free in like an hour or so?
Yeah, I can do that. You just call me, but make sure you call from your phone so that way I know it's you.
Yeah.
Before you hang up the phone, I want to interrupt this conversation between you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Dalton, while you've been having a conversation with this woman on the phone, it got us wondering, who is she?
Who is this?
Dalton, this is the Mojo in the Morning show. And while you've been talking to this woman on the phone, your wife has been listening in and just heard you guys having a conversation with each other.
Is this for real?
Pretty real.
How
Karissa, what do you want to say?
I don't know if I can say it on the air.
Karissa, say it. You can say it.
Yeah, I don't even want to dignify it.
Do you recognize this woman at all?
No.
Who is this person? Who are you that's on the phone with us? Who is that person that you were talking to?
It's a work thing.
So it's a actual work thing, or it's somebody from work that you're having a thing with?
It's an actual work thing.
But you're only allowed to use a certain phone to contact her.
Well, it's a work phone, so that's what I'm using it for.
Is she the only person you contact with that work phone? Because it looks that way.
Well, she's on her work phone too. I mean,
What was the laugh for?
it's my work phone, and she's got a work phone. Other people use it too, so, like, I don't see what the big deal is here.
So you're saying that you guys are doing business together, and there's nothing more than that?
Yeah, and so that's what I'm calling about.
Karissa, has this ever been something that he's had to do, like where he's had to do business at work and he doesn't do business while he's at home?
Not to my knowledge. It just all seems very strange to me. Kind of sounded like they had something else going on.
How long have you had this secret phone before you said anything to him? How long did you know about it?
It's been a couple months.
So why did you not tell your wife about a work phone that you have? Why would you keep that quiet?
I mean, I don't tell her everything I'm working on at work and everything that's going on. It was just a new thing, and so I don't know. I didn't think it was that big of a deal.
But you understand how that would look if your wife finds this phone that she knows nothing about and there's only one number in there that there are calls placed to and from? Like, put yourself in her shoes for a second. That looks super, super shady.
Yeah, sure. I guess, like, putting myself in those shoes, like, I can see how that would be, but, like, really this is something that we should talk about probably in person.
Okay.
Why don't we do this? Why don't we let you guys talk where we're not listening, and we'll get off this line. So hang on one second.
I don't even know if I want to.
Ha ha! Busted again. It's your home for War of the Roses. Mojo in the morning.
Just a couple questions, and then I want to hear thoughts and theories on this one. Question: anybody listen that has a work phone that their spouse doesn't know about? I just want to put that out there just to throw out that, come on, your spouse would know, your wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, husband would know if you had a work phone.
Mm-hmm. And we'll voice disguise, yeah.
Well, in that case, you don't need to be voice disguised, because unless I'm just saying, just have the work phone, okay? But
I'm saying if you have one and it's not known in the relationship,
well, that's
and you want to talk to us
question.
about it.
No, that's the other question that I want to ask. And then we'll voice disguise you on that one, too. Who has a secret phone that their spouse doesn't know about, and why? What's the reasoning? And then who has busted somebody with a secret phone? I'd like to know that. Have you seen some of the texts that are coming in right now, guys, of the theories that people have on this one? Everybody has a theory that this is a professional that he's on the phone with. Not a work professional, but like somebody,
an escort?
Like an escort, or somebody from another, OnlyFans possibility, prostitute, something like that. Kristen wants to make a comment. War of the Roses. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good, Kristen. Welcome to the show. It's Mojo in the Morning. What's going on?
So I just want to give Karissa credit because she stayed quiet much longer than I would have. The fact that they said it's been a while and we should hang out and he can't because she'll be home tonight, I would have said his schedule just cleared up because I won't be with him anymore.
Yeah. No, she was actually in we asked people to mute their phones, but she was good about not jumping on just to hear if we can get more information. But you're right. That would have definitely gotten you to go through the phone and grab that guy by the throat. What's up, JC?
Hey, oh my gosh, unless you're working for the government, like, why would you have a secret phone for work? Like, that's just not a thing. And I just wish she would reach out to his boss. If she cared enough, I would just dump his ass. But, well, I said that on the radio.
Yeah. That word's allowed.
I would just leave him. Okay. I would just leave him. You'd be done. You can have whatever that whole thing is. And he's not even, like, owning up to it. What a sleazeball.
Yeah, the whole idea that there was just one number in the phone or one call that he was using was also another dead one, because if the guy's only got one person that he talks to for work, that just seems
obvious.
Like it's something going on. Nicole, what's up?
Oh, no, I just wanted to comment the same thing she commented, because he was saying to her about how he can't hang out with her tonight because his wife is going to be home. Well, if it's just a work thing, then why can't you hang out with your wife at the house?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm Mike, come on, finish it. Erica.
Good morning.
What's going on? Where are the roses?
Not much. How are you?
Doing all right. So real quick, I want to go back to the text that people are saying. People are thinking it's a prostitute. What do you think?
I mean, it almost sounded like that was my gut reaction. Actually, maybe it was like an escort or like a prostitute or something like that. But I mean, my husband has a cell phone and he uses it so much he has a personal phone and a work phone. He uses it so much for work that it's become his primary phone. Like his personal phone is almost always dead. So I find it really hard to believe that this has never come up before in the relationship. And if it was so innocent, there's no reason why it would have been a secret to begin with.
That's exactly right.
Yeah. It's a good point. The idea that you keep something like this secret, I mean, I think that unless they are complete newlyweds, which these guys are not, I mean, they've been married for a while, they got kids. Tina, thoughts?
Hello?
Hi, Tina. We're talking about the whole,
Hi.
the phones, the extra phones. Your husband has 2 extra phones. Is that right?
He did have an extra phone, yeah, for work. And if I didn't know about it, I would totally think something was going on. I mean, my husband even gave me the number to the other phone.
Why did he need 2 extra phones?
My husband does a lot of personal stuff for work, and so with clients' personal information. So they wanted, for security reasons, not to have it on their personal phone. He can access his work emails. So it would have customers' personal information that they didn't want breached anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
But he was forthcoming with the fact that he had this.
Correct. I mean, I knew right away because he complained about it. First of all, because he didn't want to keep track of 2 phones.
Yeah.
I mean, think about it. If you have 2 phones, I would assume you'd be complaining about it instead of, hiding it. Because you've got to monitor both.
Right. Well, not even the complaining part. I mean, and I said this to him, put yourself in her shoes. It's just nip it in the bud right away of I have this other phone. I just want to let you know so you don't think I'm doing something shady. This is for work. That's all the conversation has to be.
Thanks for the call, Tina. We appreciate it. Ryan, what's up?
Hey, I have 4 phones, and I work for the government, and my partner knows.
So your partner knows of all 4 of the phones?
Yes.
God, that's a lot of phones to have to snoop through.
Are you in suspicious pharmaceuticals? Why do you need
government?
4 phones?
Governmental.
I'm a security analyst.
Hey,
oh, okay.
Do you have a direct line to the president? You have to with 4 phones.
Do you get robocalls on all 4 of those phones? I get the same robocalls
all the time. That's all I get. That's all the phones that. That's all the calls that I get. It's all robocalls.
Do they?
But your partner is aware. You don't hide them away. I'm sure. They're out in the open. You're not stashing.
Oh yeah, they're all out and open. They're stacked on my desk all in a row.
Yes.
It's part of my job. I'm required to have them. I work on them every day.
Yeah. That's a big difference.
I get the occasional glance over my shoulder, watching what I'm doing, and it's I'm just doing some testing. That's all I'm doing.
Are they all the same kind of phone, or are they different kinds of phone? Why would you need 4?
Mm-hmm.
I can't tell you.
You guys.
Do you imagine, though, if he's one of those guys that wears them, the guys that wear them on their belt loop and stuff?
I can't.
He's got 4 of them there.
Looking like Batman, walking around with his utility belt.
Jasmine brings up a great thing here. Jasmine, are you there? Hi, Jazz. Oh, I didn't have. You're there, right there. Hi. So,
I'm wondering,
yeah.
He said, his wife is going to be home. That makes me think, have you brought this woman to your house? What does it matter if she's going to be home?
Right.
You could meet her out anywhere else.
Well, it could be that, or the fact that the other thing too is who goes on Zoom to do any kind of dirty stuff. Honestly, I think Zoom is a valuable thing for business purposes, or to catch up with family in long places. Do people really go on Zoom to do their dirty business?
That's a great point.
With a blurry background and some slow music.
Yeah. What do you think his background is on Zoom when he's doing it?
Palm trees.
That part to me, was like, what? Hope?
Yes.
What do you think?
I think that you guys are totally missing the point. There is a song. I got 2 phones, one for my girl and one for my professional in this situation, because she totally sounds like she's got a back page.
Hold on real quick.
I got 2 phones. Kevin Gates.
Who is it? Is that who it is?
Mm-hmm.
Throwback Throwdown. Mike gets the point. Congratulations to you. Wow. Okay, so that is, I thought it was a country song. I was going to go to KP and say, KP, what country artist does that?
I'm sure there's some artist that sings about cheating.
Yeah. What's the word that they bleep out? Is it a dirty word? One from my, yeah.
Hose.
Yeah, hose. Oh, okay. Thank you.
I love how you said it.
Just out of the blue.
House.
Anthony, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Anthony, you say this guy's cheating, and why do you say that?
I unfortunately, I cheated on my wife years ago. By God's grace, we worked it out, and we're back together, and we're stronger than ever. But just this guy's demeanor, the way he's reacting. You guys actually suggested, is this a work phone? So you guys kind of gave him that leg out of saying, yes, it is. But just the way he was talking to this female, are you available in an hour? Are you, I can't meet tonight. How about tomorrow? You're not available in an hour if you're already working together. You would already kind of know each other's schedule. And
great point.
He better get on his knees. He better get on his knees and beg for forgiveness with his wife. Is all I got to say.
So was your situation? You had a phone that you were hiding as well? Is that how you were contacting the other person?
No, I didn't have a second phone. I was just plain stupid, and at that point I was unhappy in my marriage and didn't really care. So I just kind of went about my business, and it's just a huge mistake. And hopefully this guy sees it that way too, for the grace of his kids and his wife. And I really feel bad for her. So.
You know what? I can hear the remorse in your voice. I mean, I really can tell that you have realized what you did, but I'm sure it took a long time for you to wake up to that.
Yeah, and it takes a long time for your wife to forgive you and earn that trust back too. So, not all guys are dirtbags. I was a dirtbag when I did that, but guys can change, and hopefully he will for his family.
Thanks for sharing.
Appreciate you, buddy. Take care.
You're listening to Mojo in the Morning.